She hates flowers. Reminds her of caskets. Somehow, she thinks it's selfish to accept them as gifts. She questions why anyone will hinder their growth to present them as gifts. When we stop flowers from growing and hand them to humans, we offend who they could become, tell them they are not capable of growth. Flowers remind her of stagnant thoughts, stop signs, and death. I used to connect her smile to a flower. Then, she reminded me that she is not to be plucked. Before I touch her petals, I must wash the sins from my hands. She's delicate, and her petals are a reminder that she is still growing. Like flowers, I must not disturb her growth. I cannot pluck her petals to question her love for me. However, I will admire with my eyes, smell her beauty, and this flower I will cherish. I am selfish enough to accept flowers that are presented by God. She is touching her hair again. She doesn't know that I'm staring. I'm jealous of her hair. How it plays tag with her hands. They don't know how privileged they are to feel her touch. She reminds me of God, constantly spreading love on her fingertips. The way she dances looks like she teaches angels how to flap their wings. Tell me, what will you do if you caught a glimpse of stars rehearsing their parts in the sky? Like a galaxy, I watched her fill my black hole with her universe. Did you know that my black hole has a mass 4 million times greater than the sun? Somehow, she nails the missing piece of me to make me whole. How do I sacrifice myself to save her when she doesn't need saving?
I pray we can make it past this stage. Drop our cards and the games we play. I pray we can wake up one day, open up and let the bad times fade. I'm falling hard, I'm falling hard.
I wrote her vows last night. Sewed her down with my future. It complements her smile. I snuck my love within her gaps, braced my heart between her teeth. She straightened my life. In so many ways than one, I watched her. Brushed her teeth this morning. After confessing her love for me, more than 3 times we became tongue-tied. When she brushes, she curses her teeth for touching the lips of those before me. And I want to be sweet enough, just so she can replace my thoughts with her crown. I'm afraid that she may hurt me.
Just depended upon it. They were oblivious to everything and anything around them. They didn't care, you see? And the plane was going to go down and they all were going to die. But they loved each other dearly. And if they were going to die, they wanted to die together. They loved each other. I want to be with you.
Please stop it.
I'm afraid that she may hurt me. When I challenged her to a game of Love Me, she wasn't a dedicated player. Love me when I'm empty. Fill my void with your heart and teach me how to beat this game. Tells me that love can't be compared to a game because nobody wins. Just a match of losers. Losing yourself to find someone else, losing your heart, losing others to get lost in self, learning to lose the past to find yourself. It isn't that easy. She is complex, a formula that leaves me with the answer of a question. And love comes with instructions on how to love a broken man, until it explains the crucifixion of self, nailing holes through hands that are supposed to make me whole. Until you stop using me to fill your void, you will always look at love as a game. Silly man. Games are for innocent souls who toy with the idea of getting ahead. Why are you running away from me? I watched her die last night. Watched her breath struggle to be freed from her chest. She struggled with her soul, wanting to feel pain just a little longer. I wonder if she wishes to turn down a date with the devil once more. She is so beautiful. I watched her die last night. I watched her die last night. Her funeral was short. Angels came down to see for themselves. They didn't ring my doorbell this morning to play outside. She now lives with them. It often surprises me how many times she dies to her flesh every time, just so she can allow God to shine. I watched her die last night. I watched her die to her flesh just so that God can resurrect in her. I could only watch. Her funeral was short. Angels came down to see for themselves. They didn't ring my doorbell this morning to play outside. She now lives with them. It often surprises me how many times she dies to her flesh every time.
I talk, you hear, do we listen? Maybe there's more than that we say. Just want to feel like you care. Love is just